soup at lunch. So it's one of those things where it's been good for me. Other than that, we're going to hang out here, and I'm going to get the rest of my camp set up. I've got to inflate my air mattress, and maybe I'll lay down and take a nap. Who knows? But we'll see. One of many channels to cross. Well, it's day 2, and I'm up at Van Horn Falls, and on my way up to the James Lake. Slept okay last night. It rained all night, so everything's wet. I'm going to get up here in a couple hours and spread everything out for lunch. Right now I'm just going to have some breakfast. It's 9:30 in the morning, something like that. Been hiking for a couple hours, so time to take a break, enjoy the falls, and see what today brings. As you can tell right now, sunshine. In fact, much better. So anyway, there's a falls in behind me, and I'm going to sit down here and enjoy. Well, I'm up above James Lake, headed towards Windy Gap. The first level spot on the trail, it seems like. And now I gotta climb roughly 1,200 feet, I think, to get up to Windy Gap. And that's gonna come pretty much right around the next couple corners. But pretty good trail. I'm doing okay, my feet are holding up. And gotta stop here shortly and do some lunch. I'm gonna find a place out in the rocks, get a little sun, maybe spread my tent out so that way it'll dry out. I don't know what's expected for tonight for forecast, but hey, if you could start with a dry tent, that's at least a plus, even if it is raining. Well, I'm almost up to Windy Gap. Got a couple more hills to go over, but it's fogged in, so it's gonna be slim pickings on views. I might even have to get rain gear on. Well, I made it to Windy Gap. It's windy. And foggy. So kind of crazy. Here's kind of a picture. There you go. Well, I've dropped over Windy Gap, past Yellowstone Cliffs, and now I'm dropping down towards the Carbon River. Count, from what I heard, is 38 switchbacks. I really don't want to know. There's a lot. The fog finally lifted enough that at least I can see a little bit in front of me here. It's much better than what it was. So anyway, I'll just keep trudging along here and, oh, another switchback. Imagine that. It's about 3:30 and I've got to get down to Carbon. Oh, I would imagine it's about 3 miles or so yet to go. So another hour and a half for me. And I put it at 5 o'clock. So long day today. But a fun day. Well, it's the end of day 3, and I'm up at Mystic Camp. Only a 6-mile hike today, so it went fairly quick. I got up here in time to do some wading up at Mystic Lake. It was gorgeous. I think I got sunburned today. Not bad for September the 1st. So tomorrow I got to hike out to Sunrise. It's about 8.9 miles. And I'm not sure exactly what time I'm going to leave in the morning. My first thought was maybe getting up, before daylight and trying to get out that direction. I don't know. We'll see. Wanted to get out early enough that I didn't have to fight traffic. But we'll see. Traffic's bad all the time, so it doesn't much matter. So anyway, that's it for day 3. I just went over Skyscraper Pass, and now I'm turning into Berkeley Park. Look at this. Isn't that crazy? Okay, you can see my trail off in the distance. Basically, I follow right down along in here. The upper trail goes around behind, comes back around, comes down into here, and then that little trail that squiggies up, and then all the way up to the top up there. Is pretty cool. Now the northern loop basically comes all the way down on that lower section that you see right here, all the way down into Berkeley Park. So pretty cool. And then this is mountains peeking out, and then that's back up to the actual pass itself. So kind of cool. Well, I'm about ready to finish my loop, and then I've got the walkout trail to go. So the loop's right at the bottom of this next hill around the corner, up Marmot. And then up this hill here, and then back around the corner, and that takes me back up to Frozen Lake. So, hot, dusty trail. I'm not complaining because better than a wet, slippery trail, but man, it's warm out here. It's pretty intense. And dusty. But I wouldn't trade this for anything. And let's see if that Marmot's still up here on the corner. He might have went back in his hole, or he might be walking down the trail. So, oh, there he is. It's over by that rock. They're not real worried about us. He's got to get his eating in before winter time. Not going to be long before he doesn't have any food up here.